Alright, you ready to podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Alright, we're going live.
I'm gonna go viral like that post I did.
Yep, yeah, we're going viral like Facebook posts. Alright.
Oh, are we good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What up, everybody? It's your hostess, Sherry's Joy. Haven't done this in a while, as you can tell. And I am not alone. I have my super awesome, wonderful, hot co-host with me.
Mm-hmm, hot and sexy. DJ Awesome Rob up in this piece.
And we have Chardonnay. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Clank. We have cheap glasses. It's fine. It's fine.
Yep. Just take one of the podcast with no name. We'll call it the DigiStream.
No, it's the DigiKast. It's
Digi,
still DigiKast.
DigiKast Stream. DigiStreamcast.
That sounds too much like Dreamcast.
Dreamcast was pretty good there, though. Sonic Adventure.
I don't know.
1. Not 2.
Who was that by?
Sega.
Who was... No. Who created the Dreamcast?
Sega.
Sega. You're
Sega.
supposed to... Huh? No.
Sega.
You're supposed to say, Sega.
Yeah.
Who powered the Genesis?
Sega.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so is a Genesis...
Hyundai.
Sega Genesis. There's
Genesis?
Sega. Wait. So there's Super Nintendo. There's yeah. There's Nintendo. Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't know what was after Super Nintendo. The Wii.
Goodness. No. All right,
Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I'm not going in order. I'm just saying. So there was Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Super NES.
Same thing.
I know. Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
So there was Sega. There was Sega Dreamcast.
Let's
and
start
there
at the
was
beginning.
Sega.
All right, I'm the Sega guy
Genesis.
here. Okay. So you had the Sega Master System.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sega guy.
Right, Sega Master System, and then the Sega Genesis. So you would say like your NES, that's like the Master System, and then
What's NES?
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh yeah, the first one,
Famicom.
the original,
Right.
the one I had, that one.
Right, blowing the cartridge.
Well, it was that you did that for 64 too. What was the one with the discs?
First one with the discs. Well, PlayStation lost their shot. But they were probably the first. Well, no. Sega 32. Sega CD.
No, what was the first Nintendo with the disc? Was there a Nintendo with disc? Other than a Wii? Other than a Wii.
Wii U?
Other than now. I'm talking about when we were kids.
Oh, yeah. The GameCube. Had the little disc.
Oh, yeah.
I never had a GameCube.
Nintendo GameCube.
Freaking N64.
You still have your original Game Boy. It looks gross.
I do.
It looks like battery acid puked
not
all
that
over
bad.
it. Like, what is that?
I don't have any games for
Like,
it.
what even is that?
That's what happens when you have old games.
It pukes battery acid all over it?
Well, yeah. All the old toys do that.
No, all the old toys do that when you don't keep them clean. You're a boy.
No. It's that you're not supposed to keep batteries in them. Because batteries are like,
So
we're
that
going to
is-
play with me for a
That
while.
is battery acid then.
It is, yeah.
That was so disgusting.
But I don't think you ever see it when it comes out.
So I
And then it instantly
I
dries
see it
up.
all on your Game Boy. If you were to put batteries in it now
Mm-hmm.
and turn it on, could you play it?
Probably.
Would it work?
I think so.
Can we get Paperboy?
You probably want the NES Paperboy, not the
Nope.
Game Boy Paperboy.
I remember when I was a kid, right? I had Nintendo, the regular one, the first one, that
8-bit.
They're all like 8-bit at that point. So anyway, I had Nintendo and I played the heck out of Mario,
Yeah.
Tetris, Rad Racer. Couldn't stand Duck Hunt. And Dr. Mario was awesome. I played Dr. Mario at my big sister's house. Now, because she had like all the games. So now, right, I wanted Paperboy so bad. I wanted it so bad for Christmas. I don't even know what Christmas it was. It was on the lines with Snack Shop. Remember Snack Shop? It was the Play-Doh thing. It was like this. It was
Play-Doh Snack
Shop. Yeah, it was
crazy
like
back in the day. Though.
Right. It was Snack Shop. So basically, it was like McDonald's with Play-Doh. I wanted it so bad. Anyway, I wanted that really bad, and I wanted the Paperboy so bad.
Hold on.
I don't know if it was the same Christmas though.
Let's back it up a second.
What?
Had you received a Snack Shop, do you think you could have created anything that was even remotely close to what they showed on TV?
I did get it, but I was only allowed to play with it in the kitchen, on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did get it. And it had like the little hat. Remember McDonald's hat wasn't... No. Remember, not the visor. Yeah, the little white paper hat. Yeah. I had that. It came with that. And it had the little fries thing. So you put the Play-Doh in there and you crank the handle and like the fries came out. And then you put the Play-Doh in a little press thing and it created like hamburgers.
Right.
It was the almost awesomest thing ever. So I wanted that and I wanted Paperboy. And I had, the regular Nintendo. And I think I only had one controller because it didn't matter. I was the only kid. Because it only comes with one controller, right? Yeah, that's how they get you. And then a gun.
Game Boy? Oh, yeah. It came with a controller.
Not Game Boy. I'm talking about...
Nintendo? It came with a
controller and the Duck Hunt
the light gun. If you were cool, you had the gray one. I knew one kid that had the gray one. That was not cool. I had the orange one. Everybody had the orange one, except that one cool kid with the gray one.
Yeah.
The uncool kid had the robot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What was the name?
I think it was
Robbie the Robot. No, it was like, how, oh yeah, buy the Xbox One, it's awesome.
Right.
Or you could buy the Xbox One with the Halo compatible everything set with the craziness. So that's what it was like. Nintendo, you want an NES? Okay, whatever. Here you go. Or you want an NES with a robot, and it's like a whole package deal. It's like $400. There you go. The robot only works with like 2 games, but that's what you do.
This is ridiculous. I googled snack shop, and it's like literally snack shops that are.
That sounds like a song.
It was a song. I remember snack shop, snack shop. Wait, here it is. No, that ain't it. This has donuts and stuff. I didn't have that one. Learning resources, pretend and play. Should I do snack shop Play-Doh?
No.
DOUGH.
DOH.
It was DOH.
It's like Homer Simpson dope.
Dope.
Play dope.
Anyway, so I wanted Snack Shop, and here it is. It was by Tycho. Yeah, man. Look at that. Look at that. He got the hat. It was by Tycho. Oh, man. They had a popcorn one.
That sounds like Calvin.
Right. Look. They actually have a McDonald's one. See? I'm telling you, this game was like, there's shiznit. And no, I would not buy it for my children because it's Play-Doh.
That looks like Calvin got a job.
No.
You smell like French fries.
You leave Calvin alone. Okay? Calvin's cool. Anyways, yeah, so I wanted Snack Shop and I wanted Paperboy. So bad. Those were like the only 2 things I wanted. And I got them both.
Nice.
But I got Paperboy for Game Boy.
Oh, no. Did you have a Game Boy?
No.
Oh, you got Paperboy for the Nintendo.
Wait. So you know how you go in GameStop and for for Christmas to buy your stuff because there's like some sale going on or whatever, and then the parents are in there like, well, I could buy Halo, but he likes Call of Duty and it's just shooting and stuff. But we're going to go ahead and get Brink because this is cheaper. It was like some crap like that. Well, like my grandma my grandma went to whatever store it was at the time.
Well, no, you know what happened.
Probably like, Circuit City or Surface Merchandise or something.
I remember.
You remember Surface Merchandise? Did they have those here?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, Montgomery Ward.
I remember we had Montgomery. We had the big Montgomery Ward downtown. I remember distinctly in 3rd grade, Miss Perrin wrote.
Oh, you remember your 3rd grade teacher's name?
Yes, I do. She was cool. On the chalkboard in the front of the class, the top things everybody wanted for Christmas. Number 1 was Nintendo. Nintendo.
IN?
That was her knowledge of the gaming thing. So everybody's talking about this Nintendo. All right, so I write up we're all like, she wrote it in cursive, capital I, Ntendo, right? And we're like, it's Nintendo. Nintendo? No, Nintendo. That's what I wrote. No, it's Nintendo with the N at the beginning. So what are you talking about? Yeah, so I remember
so funny.
She didn't know and nobody else knew except the kids. So that's like a situation where, as having been working in retail, my kid wants this thing, but I don't know what this thing is. Right. Do you have that thing?
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you know what that thing is?
Right.
No. Then I can't tell you if we do or not. And that's how you ended up with Paperboy.
Why do parents buy things for kids they know nothing about, but the kid says they want it, and so you get it?
You gotta
kind
be
of
cool.
like yoga mats.
Dad. You gotta be a cool parent.
You do gotta be a cool parent.
Kids are into yoga mats now. You gotta buy them yoga mats.
But are they gonna do the yoga?
No, they're not gonna
do
the yoga.
No, they just want the yoga because that's all they hear about is the yoga.
Yep. So if you're watching this live on twitch.tv/BigRob029,
you see Louie.
Yes, you see our cat Louie. He loves playing Monopoly all the time.
I'm so tired.
He
probably actually had meat on his bones at that point.
No, that was recent.
Oh, that. Yeah. Louie is sick. He's very, very sick. So
he's not sick. He's just bored.
Well, yeah, but he's also very sick. So.
I might be in denial about Louie. He's fine. Louie's great.
Yes,
he's gonna live forever.
Yeah, 9 lives, right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. He's slowly living through all of them right now. This is the DigiKast Show. Check us out, the DigiKast.blogspot.com, where you can hear us at Sherry's Joy and at AwesomeRob029, where we talk about random craziness.
Yeah, and we haven't been here in a while. Haven't talked about randomness in a while.
Yeah, so that's our show intro. We talked about
Nintendo.
Right.
64. Did you ever answer my question about Sega?
Okay. Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Sega 32X, which I had and broke the next day. Sega CD.
Well, let's be real. I broke 3 PlayStation 1s, so it's all good.
Oh, that's different. That's like
I'm the reason why they have breakaway cords.
Yeah, this is like, hey, you plug this thing in here and it should work. Like, all right, well, it worked for like an hour.
Clumsy me comes around, step on it, whole system falls over.
You remember?
Done.
You remember in the arcade where they had the game, like, you play the car games?
Your butt?
No, before that.
Oh.
The car games and you drive. It was like, you had the little steering wheel and stuff. Remember the motorcycles? You had to sit on the motorcycle thing. You had to actually
like the game we played, like Cruising.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But they look crappy. There was a Sega 32X version of that. I think it was like motocross something or other. And you were in a giant arena and you had to drive the motorcycle. And
I remember.
We played that game for like an hour.
What?
And then the 32X broke. Played that game and Sonic and Knuckles.
But
remember Sonic and Knuckles?
Did you play Rad Racer though? I don't know anything about
Sega. Yeah, I love
Sega.
Rad Racer. It was great.
I don't know Sega. I had Nintendo.
Okay, so you know
I had
Sonic.
Nintendo and then I had a Super Nintendo.
You know Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, Jaleel White.
He's the fastest thing around.
He's the fastest thing alive.
All right, around. Yeah. So
I know more than you do.
It was like almost like DLC.
We only sat through a 30-minute
Right.
Whatever happened with that? Did that even ever come out?
It came out.
Oh my goodness.
It came out just like all his other stuff.
How about we? Okay, so
Sonic Team. Yeah.
At MagFest, and
yep.
for those of you who don't know what MagFest is, you're not a gamer.
Like vintage MagFest 2012.
Right. No, this was 13.
Was this 13?
Yeah, 2013. Okay, yeah. So we went to what would you call it? A panel.
Yeah, it was a panel.
It was a panel, and they showed
like as if they filmed a movie.
Right.
I mean, they filmed a movie.
It was like, oh my gosh. So you get like a leaked director's version scrimmage screening of a movie on the internet.
Totally said it was almost done. It was totally done.
That was done.
It was.
It wasn't because they were asking us questions about how can we improve this or what would you suggest.
He said it.
And I had no idea that was Urkel. I had no idea that it was Urkel. I didn't know. I don't know anything about Sonic. And apparently Urkel had been Sonic like before we even seen this.
Yeah.
All I know is that we were in that panel and people were asking questions. These dudes in front of us had like their stupid Sonic hats and they were like.
Right, DJ Supersonic. I think he's part of
I think we waited.
Group now.
Didn't we wait? We waited. We waited for that panel for like ever, like an hour. We were sitting in the hallway chilling. Actually, that picture that I have of you, that's my contact for you. I think that's when we were goofing around outside.
Yep. Good times waiting for terrible. "Quote unquote" movie premieres. What was that called? I have to add that at some point. It was this guy. He's done like Mega Man, real life movies. So and then he wanted to do a Sonic one, and it was okay. I mean, computer animation is hard.
I guess.
Yep.
So that's that.
Filmmaking is hard. Yes, continue.
Apparently. Oh, speaking of filmmaking and games. So, I just said this a couple days ago. It's fine. Alan Wake. Okay. Let me talk
First half is awesome.
Wait, no, I don't care about the game.
Oh, okay.
I played Alan Wake. What is that supposed to be? Like a 5-hour game, maybe? Maybe a little bit
longer than that.
Yeah,
I'm sure
a little bit longer than
5 hours into it.
Let me tell you what I did. Okay. Alan Wake is everything Stephen King could dream of, right? Especially a Stephen King book fan. Okay. I don't know. I like Stephen King's books. I like a good, mystery. Right? So, the only difference is that Alan Wake takes place in, like, Washington or Oregon. And
lots of trees.
Right. And Stephen King is always Maine. So, we have, like, one extreme part of the country all the way to the other extreme part of the country, right? The uppermost northernest state and the uppermost westernest state, if you will. Right? Maine and Washington.
No, Alaska's more western.
First of all, Alaska is like basically an island continent thing. It's not connected. Apparently, you can get there by bridge, though.
Yeah, well, you can walk and you can see
Russia go from through Canada. Too. Apparently, I don't know, in Juneau, who knows? Anyways, so I played Alan Wake, and I was into it at first, and then I got ridiculous, like, ugh, will this game never end? Will it never end? Flashbang this, nitroglycerin that, do this, kill that, shotgun this, oh my gosh, this. When you get your clue, you got your clue, and then you got something else. You got ghosts coming around. You got, ancient, railroad tracks and everything, and it's just like, ugh. So by the time I wanted to quit this game, I was too invested to, like, just stop. Because at this point, I really wanted to know what in the hell happened to this one man's wife. And I get to the end, I finish the game, I wanted to throw.
Wait, spoiler alert.
No, I'm not about to spoil it. And even if it did, it's like a 10-year-old game.
Man,
wanted 5, maybe 4.
What I watched about
no less than 3.
Quantum Break coming out was that Alan Wake was one of the first big 360
Twin
games.
Peaks, the TV show. Okay, this is basically Alan Wake for games.
Well, we could actually play.
Can I finish? Let me finish. Thank you. When I got to the end of the game, I wanted to toss the controller, and I will say this every single time I talk about this game. Actually, I think when I finished the game, I got on the microphone and I did a podcast about it. I wanted to toss the controller through the fucking TV when I finished this damn game. I was that pissed off, that disgusted at the ending. No spoilers, but I was, even though it's like a 5-year-old game, I was so mad at the end of this game. I felt deceived. I felt ridiculous. It was ridiculous, and I wanted no parts of it. I was so pissed. So, with that being said, you come up with the idea of watching a documentary on Netflix.
No,
I'm all about documentaries. Documentaries are cool, you know. I watch documentaries. I've seen them, and I like them. I enjoy them. You said a coworker said, "Oh, this is awesome." And first episode, we're talking about making a murderer. First episode was interesting, to say the least. So I'm thinking the documentary is about, you know, cases where people were done wrong. Like, each episode is a different case. That's what I thought. That's what the impression I got. First episode is this guy. He had a case. It went wrong. And 10 years later, it worked out for him. I'm not doing any spoilers. No.
That's not the spoiler.
And then I thought, yeah. And then I thought the next episode would be we follow somebody else. And we see how their case happened and went wrong. And then years later, it went in their favor. No. First episode. Case back in the 70s, 80s, whatever, went wrong, jail, and then in the 2000s, got out. That's not really the spoiler, okay? The next episode is about a whole nother case that he was involved in, quote unquote. And the next 9 episodes were the case, the trial, the tribulations of him and an accomplice, and you're watching these trials. It's like watching, like, what's that TV channel called? Not GTV, not HRTV.
True TV?
Yeah, True TV, but what did it used to be called? Was it True TV always?
It might have been.
Were they Court TV?
Yeah,
something like that. Thing. Anyway, it was like watching that. And it was dry in spots. And it was interesting in spots.
It's a documentary.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, they're making this documentary for a whole reason. You got like years of going past. And things are going to work out. And it's like, yes, I can't wait till the ending. Because justice will prevail. The final episode... Actually, I thought the final episode was not the final episode because I saw a pin to the show for the final episode and I saw a press conference. I was like, yeah! But you, unfortunately, spoiled that for me. Because you did. Wrong. No, I didn't read it. I looked at the pin. You said the pin was, the final episode was just a preview for the whole series. Who the hell puts a preview for a series as the last episode of the series?
That's
like, what the hell?
Been doing.
Okay,
well, so for a whole bunch of
needless
to
say,
are at the end of the season.
When I found out that I had already seen the final episode of the season, I felt like Alan Wake all over again. I wanted to toss the controller through the TV. Like, I was that pissed. Actually, didn't I have an? I had an attitude. I was so mad. I had an attitude. I had some drinks, and I went to bed. I was so mad. I was pissed. And that's all I have to say about that. How'd you feel about the show?
Can't write this stuff, huh? I was just like, wow, this is how the verdict goes, is how this whole thing goes down. Alright, y'all filmed a documentary over 10 actual years. All this footage, all this everything.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it's going to be an awesome ending. And this happens, and it's like, what the fuck?
It's a great story.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alan Wake was too. At first.
No, this is a great story all throughout. It's just like this is a documentary to show the holes in the justice system. It's not even that. It's just to show the corruption of a state.
Meanwhile, and literally this is like no spoiler because let's be real, we all know how this one ends. We're watching the People versus OJ on FX.
Yeah, watching people.
So we're watching two court shows, but this one's not a documentary. So I'm sorry, but the only thing that I can think of and what did you say? What was it that you said? When you see the show, you see Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah,
you don't see OJ. He
doesn't look like OJ at all. It's just Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
And then everything around him is happening, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's OJ, it's OJ." I'm like, "That's just Cuba."
No.
That's just Cuba.
I remember, and like
Cuba Gooding Jr.
I think of this show, and the only person that I can see is all the ridiculous makeup on John Travolta. It's like
it looks like a super villain or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like why?
And then you look at the person he's trying to portray. I'm like, all right, they look completely different. There is no way they can make him look like that.
I don't understand. And so, okay, and then I remember, and now I'm like thinking, so the first episode, you're thinking, this is my opinion, the first episode, right, it shows, the beginning shows like, the victims out there, and then it goes into the whole, thing, and it seemed like this was the perspective that OJ was found guilty. That's what I got from the first episode. I'm like, oh, is this on a guilty perspective? And then it kind of isn't on neither as the episodes go along.
What happened in the first episode?
Well, the first episode is when they found. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
The first episode is when they found. They found the victims.
Mm-hmm.
Out.
The
barking dog at the very beginning, and then it was about trying to figure out who or what happened. And so, OJ found out what happened. He was someplace else. I don't know where he was. He was away on vacation or something. Not on vacation, but he was somewhere else. He took an airplane somewhere. And then he found out, and he was like so nonchalant about it.
Hold on. The show started out with him being picked up, and then he went somewhere, but that was after.
Well, literally, that was the very opening scene. Do you want me to do the scene by scene?
No, I'm saying they showed him after.
It showed him. The opening scene was at night. He was being picked up by the bellhop or whatever, the limo guy. Yeah. Limo guy was all starstruck. Took him to the airport, and we don't see him anymore. Next thing we see is this dude walking his dog at like dawn or whatever, and they found the bodies.
Right.
So then after that, it's about right, and he's like all nonchalant. Now, and so anyway, the first episode, I'm like, this is because then you see Marsha Clark, and phenomenal
who
acting that she plays for Marsha Clark. What do you mean, Marsha Clark? The female lawyer.
Oh,
jeez,
the girl from
AHS. I mean, yes.
Hunger Force. Was it what? American Horror Story? Okay.
Yeah, but originally we know her from Big. Anyway, don't trip. How does she look exactly the same in Big, which was in like 1986, and she looked exactly the same then, and she looked the same now. I've know.
Seen Big in school like 20 times.
It's almost like she was a girlfriend. It's almost like what's their name?
Jennifer
from
Aniston.
Can you shut up? From Sex and the City, Kim Cattrall. Kim Cattrall looks the same as she did in Mannequin as she does now. So I'm not really understanding that. Anyway, you don't know who I'm talking about. So
I know who you're talking
the
about.
first episode.
Jennifer Aniston's a better example.
Jennifer Aniston wasn't acting in the 80s. I'm using 80s.
She was acting in the 90s, but she looked the same now.
I'm talking about early to mid 80s to now. Okay. Jennifer Aniston isn't like 60, 50. She's like 30, 40. She's like 40. You have a computer? Look it up.
I bet she's older than that.
No, she's like in her 40s. Yes. Kim Cattrall and The lady who plays Marsha Clark, I don't know her name. Starts with S. I'm sorry. No disrespect. She's a wonderful actress. But they're older than that.
I'm just saying, same.
Why are you looking up Aniston? Oh, we're looking up her age.
Dun, dun,
She's 47.
Dun.
She's in her 40s. Now look up Kim Cattrall.
The cougar from that show.
Sex and the City.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, she popped up first. 59. Ugh. Thank
Why
you.
She look weird
and I don't know the other lady's name, and I suck.
Why she look?
I don't know. She looked like a country singer in that one.
Yeah, she looks like a country singer.
Can people see her screen?
No.
Oh. Anyways, so...
Should I let them see my...
No.
No.
It's fine.
We're looking at pictures of Kim Cattrall. She looks...
Exactly like how she did in Mannequin.
Alright, let's... Kim Cattrall. M-A...
There you go.
Mannequin. Mannequin has a cute...
Exactly the same.
Yep, you're right.
Told you.
You're right.
Nailed it. Thanks. Now look up Big.
Patrick Swayze was in that?
Patrick Swayze wasn't in Mannequin.
Okay. What's her name?
I don't know. I can find it. I know, we're terrible. We're podcasters. We're talking about somebody specific, and we have no idea what her name is. I know it starts with an S. Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson.
That's not Michael Cera, is it?
I said Sarah Paulson.
Can I say that this kid looks like Michael Cera?
I don't know who Michael Cera is. Can you look up Sarah Paulson, please?
Michael Cera is the kid from Arrested Development.
See? Look at her. She looks exactly the same.
Is this her in that movie?
I don't know if that's her in Big, but that's her.
In that movie.
You're supposed to look up her age.
We know how old she is.
She's in her 60s.
Dang it.
Can you just delete that? Get rid of the image. She looks exactly the same. Can you look up her age? Just hit all. Just hit all.
Okay.
Thank you. Jeez. What?
She's only 41.
She's only 41.
Alright. Let's see.
Kim Cattrall is 59. That means Sarah Paulson had to be a teenager in Big. What the F?
Sarah Paulson, 41.
No way she's only 4 years older than I am. That's ridiculous. I don't believe that for a minute. I don't believe that at all.
Kim Cattrall is like 62. If she doesn't look like whatever this is.
I don't believe this at all.
She looks like that. Or like that. Or maybe like that, I guess. Who was the other one?
I can't believe this.
Who was the other one?
Is this not the chick from Big? Wait, I'm about to look it up. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. But I thought it was her. Big.
Elizabeth Perkins?
That's not her!
That's Susan?
That's not her!
Alright, who else is in this movie?
Oh no!
Mercedes
They look the same!
Ruehl?
They are the same person! That's not her!
That's Susan, right? You just
Sarah Paulson is not the chick from Big? I feel so stupid. They look exactly the same.
She looks... I don't know. Would she look familiar to me? I don't think... She looks like Kim Cattrall right there.
I can't believe this. She's the chicken from Weeds.
Yeah, she is.
I don't believe this. I feel so deceived. Oh my gosh. This is bad podcasting for sure.
Yeah, it is. Look.
Alright, well. Yeah, that's Kim Cattrall.
All
right. Well, what I found out then is Sarah Paulson was the lesbian sister and the other sister. She played in Held Up. She played in What Women Want.
Did she play a lesbian sister in multiple movies?
Angel, Leap of Faith. I can't believe it. She played in one episode of an episode. She played in Serenity. She was Dr. Karen. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I stand completely corrected, and I feel completely ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's only because you said that was her 20 times.
They look the same. I mean, I thought it was her the whole time.
You're right. But who's that old lady? Is that Kim Cattrall? Nope, that's Elizabeth Perkins.
No, you mean is that Sarah Paulson? No, that's Elizabeth Perkins.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't know.
Anyway, whatever.
Mm-hmm. So then we watched...
Moving onward through the fog.
Go watch Making a Murderer. Is eye-opening and ridiculous.
And funny.
And true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
But on the lighter news, we went to see a movie. Hooray! Oh my goodness.
We did. Eric's gonna give it to you.
We
Eric's
have
gonna
kids
give it to you.
and we don't go see movies often. This time we went to go see a Deadpool movie.
Right, because the movie we saw before that was the Christmas movie with Seth Rogen. Mm-hmm. And then before that was Fast Furious 7. And those were our movies. Oh, and then we saw the SpongeBob movie. Those were our movies for last year.
So it was almost like we go see good movies at the theater.
We see a movie every quarter, almost. Right. We saw the SpongeBob movie on Valentine's Day.
Every 3 months, movie.
We saw Fast and Furious in the summer when it came out. Mm-hmm. And then we saw the Christmas movie with Seth Rogen in December.
There was nothing else we could have gone to that would have been better.
There was only 3. Should we shut the door?
Probably.
Are we too loud?
No, I don't know. We're okay.
That sounded like a bark. You're going to stay home from work tomorrow?
No, I can't. Definitely can't tomorrow.
Well, we'll have to call Dad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alright, scream so high.
We didn't say anything wrong.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out our situation for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Real life podcasting, kids. This is what we do.
This is what happens.
Yep.
Anyways,
life happens.
Yeah. So, Deadpool.
Life finds a way.
Yeah. Favorite part of Deadpool is go.
No, you go first.
Oh my gosh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We already talked about this. My favorite part of Deadpool is the very beginning when the guy splattered on the interstate highway sign.
He was like that when we got here.
Mm-hmm.
And
then he fell.
I like the part where he was counting down the bullets and he had to be real careful about what he was shooting. Oh yeah, spoiler alerts. He was counting down the bullets and he had to shoot everybody with like 5 bullets left, and it was kind of hilarious.
Mm-hmm. And then the end, Colossal was like, "Oh, you're a very pretty woman. Thank you." And then she like punches him in his Titanic balls. I don't understand how that one worked.
His steel sack.
You know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Balls of steel.
Yeah. And then I liked it when she called him an asshole.
His titanium.
And
testicles.
then he did the whole heart thing. Deadpool was good.
Mm-hmm.
You're an idiot if you take your children to see it.
No, yeah.
If you take your young children to see it, like, why? Why would you? Why? This is like, no. And you know what? Shots fired. Hate mail comes. Mm-hmm. You're an idiot if you take your underage children to see this damn movie.
Right. It's a rated R movie. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, it's a superhero
Bad
movie.
parenting.
It's going to be fine. It's just violence. Kids are okay with violence. No.
Totally.
No.
Yep. Speaking of movies, what you think about these summer blockbusters that are about to come out? What's your one that you're looking forward to the most? Mine's Cloverfield.
Independence Day. Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad. But it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be bad. They don't know what we're talking about.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I want to see Cloverfield. I think Cloverfield's gonna be bad.
No.
I don't. It's not gonna be the same.
It's gonna be bad.
It's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be really good because John Goodman's in it, but it's the only known actor. Speaking of Cloverfield, for those of you who don't know,
not know about chlorophyll?
And Deadpool, his friend, you look like an avocado, had sex with another avocado violently. That was I kept saying, I recognize his voice. I'm like, why is he so familiar? But I'm always good with faces and not names. But his voice was so familiar. He is the cameraman holding the camera in Cloverfield. That's why he sounds familiar, but doesn't look familiar because we ain't see his face.
Yeah,
he looked like an avocado.
He died in that movie. It was pretty messed up.
Yeah, he died at the end. Anyway, that is a 10-year spoiler alert.
DigiKast is all about late spoiler alerts.
Hey, let me tell you about this movie. I'm Team Cloverfield. You're Team Independence Day.
I'm Team Cloverfield?
No. I said, what is your most one you're looking forward to? And you said Independence Day.
Okay, I said Independence Day. It's got Jeff Goldblum in it.
It's got everybody from the first one except for Will Smith. It's got some other black guy.
Everybody from the first one that wasn't funny.
It's got some black guy that I don't even know.
Everybody that wasn't funny. The guy that was like, I'm back, dead. Will Smith, welcome to Earth, dead. And then what else? Boomer.
Even Tyra
Boomer
Banks
definitely did.
Not Tyra Banks. Vivica Fox is in it.
Yeah.
Well, they both got big foreheads. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Was that your corgi?
No, it was a golden retriever.
That wasn't your corgi?
No. Oh. I don't know what black people have golden retrievers. That doesn't sound like a thing.
Are you being racist right now?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. You think all black people got pits?
No, I'm saying all black people don't have purebred golden retrievers.
Oh, all black people either have pits or mutts? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying black people won't have purebred golden retrievers.
Oh, only white people
can jump over explosions.
And poodles and stuff?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Boomer! And the dog was like, what?
Send all hate mail. Send all hate mail to the DigiKast. And, attention, Rob. Because I didn't say that. He did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just saying. The dog was dumb as rocks because the whole city exploded. And he has to wait for her to call him.
You know who that was, though? The president's wife in Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
Was the president in Battlestar Galactica. And she became... What? Good Lord. What's wrong with you?
She became what?
She became the president
in
Battlestar Galactica. She was like the head of the PTA or something. Yep. So in Battlestar... in Battlestar Galactica... All of the people, the president, the vice president, secretary of state, the assistant secretary of state, this person, that person, women's clinic, female hygienist, and then you got your school board education. She was the head of the school board education. She became president. What the hell?
Wait, did everybody die? Was it like that chain of command? Oh, okay.
Yes, it was a chain of command. That's how she became the president in Battlestar Galactica. In Independence Day, she was just the president's wife. She was Bill Pullman or Paxton?
No, Bill Paxton
is Independence
Twister.
Day. See, I get those two confused. Bill Pullman is...
Debris!
Shut up! Bill Pullman is Independence Day?
I think so, and Bill Paxton is Twister.
Alright. She was the president in Independence Day's
who are we looking
wife. At? Why are we looking so... We need to end the show.
Yeah, we do.
We're getting ridiculous. We don't have our shit straight. This is really bad podcasting, y'all. It's ridiculous. And we have no viewers/listeners.
That's fine.
I know it's fine. I'm going to make this job. It's going to be okay. You don't hear the rapper and everything. Bill Paxton. Well, that's Bill Paxton, so that's the guy from Titanic. So if that's the guy from Titanic, then that's the guy from Twister.
Why is this thing all weird? What?
The guy from Titanic is the guy from Twister.
Damn it.
I'm telling you right now. The guy from Titanic is the guy from Twister.
The guy from Titanic?
Yes, is the guy from
Titanic. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
no.
He was the guy. Yes, he was.
No.
Yes, he was. The guy who wanted to go down in the sea in the first place. Tell us about it, Rose. tell us how you
right.
had the Hope Diamond.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Right.
They called it the Hope Diamond, didn't they? The Hope Diamond is in the friggin' Smithsonian, and it ain't in no damn underground of the sea. So Bill Paxton is Titanic and Twister. Bill Pullman is ridiculous. Go to bed. Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all.
Wait, so Bill Paxton. We got cows. Bill Pullman.
Today is the day we celebrate our independence. And the most awesomest, coolest, smoothest president ever in a movie was Morgan Freeman. Well, today
go down with the ship.
We decided to tell you all that there's a great big meteor hitting Earth. It'll kill valleys, mountains, everything known to man. But we've built a shelter, and we'll take everybody if your number's called.
Right, we're also doing a lottery, so everybody buy a lottery ticket.
He's 78 years old!
Wow. Yep.
Good luck to us all. And God bless America.
Right. Run for the hills. Run to
He in his limo to get his spot in the fallout shelter.
Did he even do that? I don't think he did that. He just went down with the ship.
No, he didn't. He was in the damn cave.
Oh wait, yeah, he was.
The only person who went down with the ship is the damn. What is it called on a boat? The chief, commander, chief, captain in Titanic. He went down with the damn ship.
It's been a pleasure playing violin with you guys.
No, that was the band. Yep, it's been a pleasure. Good luck to you all.
I'm gonna kick
and then they split.
And
then the one guy with the bass violin, he's like. How they play in God Bless America and they in a ship full of like Europeans? And then one guy looks and he joins them. The other guy's like, damn. Oh. And then they play. Screw that.
Well,
you know what really got me there in that movie? The old couple that laid in the bed and held hands while it went down.
Too cold for that.
I'm sorry. You can stay in the bed all you want. I'm gonna fight for a chance.
Right? Can we at least
try? And
try?
if you want to stay in the bed, I got to pull you, drag you, whatever. But I'm not gonna let you just go to fucking sleep.
Yeah, but we
they just gonna lay there.
The bottom floor.
They're like, we
That's
old, we gray, we white. They ain't on no bottom floor.
We don't have no.
They don't on no bottom floor. What are you talking about? Bottom floor is steerage. They're
like, I don't want to.
They got all dressed up with their mink and their fur and their pearls
and
their
just
diamonds.
Lay here and die?
And they just lay there in their evening gown, holding hands, while the damn water come crashing in through the porthole. F that. We ain't staying here.
Right. As soon as the water come crashing in, it's like 0-degree water. Maybe we should try to escape.
Are they gonna wait? Are they? Titanic is like 20 years old. Are they gonna die of hypothermia first, or are they gonna die of lung burstation first?
How fast was the room filling up?
We don't know. All we saw was it crashing through the portholes.
If it crashed through the porthole, then it would fill up pretty quick. They probably drown
because of the pressure. So their lungs are going to burst first.
Their lungs don't burst, they just drown.
That's how you drown. Your lungs burst.
Your lungs don't burst.
They totally burst.
Are they
you're drowning, you're suffocating. No, but they can't breathe. If you can't breathe, your lungs ain't working. And if your lungs ain't working, they're going to explode.
I don't think so.
That's what happens. When you're suffocating, your lungs, they don't like literally go. They can't breathe. Your lungs enlarge and they burst. Oh my goodness.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's what happens.
Oh my goodness.
I believe it could happen.
Look it up.
But I don't think that's what happened.
Look it up. Look it up.
Alright.
Look it up.
Let's see.
Suffocation. How does suffocation work? What happens to your lungs when you stop breathing? My Robert, have you grown?
Are you quoting Galaxy Quest but other movies? What happens when you drown? As a person realizes he might be drowning, there's often a large amount of panic. This leads to rapid movements and expending of energy, which consumes more oxygen.
Well, they ain't panicking. They wanted to drown. Mm-hmm. What happens after that? Your muscle spasm. Your lungs are an organ. They shut down. They burst. Or do they only burst when water gets caught in them? Well, if you're drowning, water's going to get in them.
Right, here we go. As water contacts the lower airways, the throat spasms, trying to seal off the path to the lungs.
Why are you trying to sound so
with nowhere else to go, frequently finds its way into the stomach. Step 5. The throat relaxes. After the person becomes unconscious, the relaxation allows water to flow into the lungs. This complex reaction can cause a variety of other problems as well. That's one of many reasons often experts are beginning to use the term water immersion injury to describe these problems rather than drowning or near drowning.
AKA your lungs explode.
Lungs explode. I heard lungs relax.
They relax into an explosion.
They relax into a false sense of security and then they explode. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
We gotta go to bed.
Right. What do we cover today? We covered the plight of 8-bit to 16 to 32 to 64-bit Nintendo games versus Sega Genesis.
Are we really recapping? We don't need to recap.
We should recap because
we recap nerd stuff. We recap entertainment stuff. We recap real life documentary stuff. And we found out that the actress I thought was the actress isn't really the actress. And then we talked about some actors and finding out who was Bill Paxton and who was Bill Pullman and what movie they was in. And then we broke down the concept of drowning. Love the world. I'm Sherry's Joy. Good night.
Peace up in the grill.